this is rather a surprise. Mr. Salazar has given us coordinates to an obscure nebula in which he and other Salazar employees were interned for a spot of forced labor. More concerningly, it sounds as though people are, well, exploding. I am not the biggest fan of the fellow, Director. He's been a titanic pain in the arse, quite frankly. But it doesn't feel right to leave him or his colleagues to die in the dark.
Oh, that's very upstanding of you, Heel. Oh damn. Tired over here. Alright.
Butter my crepes, Director. We knew it'd be grim out here, but this is a calamity. Have they been harvesting colossals?
Galacticares? Is that you? I can't see what's outside through all the brain matter jamming up the bloody screen.
Yes, Mr. Salazar. Did you say brain matter?
Afraid so, robot. I woke up naked, confused, with a strange device jammed into my cocoa nut. Gently, my sister's dog Walker and Salazar accountant promptly exploded and coated the view screen with his mind jelly. Suffice it to say, we've been trying to get the bloody things out of our heads. But there are a lot of implants over here, Galacticares, and only so many screwdrivers.
I see. My condolences regarding Genly, sir. We've some poor implanted fellows here with us, in fact.
Does anybody know why there are no coffee machines in here?
Good grief.
Director, with Baz's help, I've been rooting around in the deceased colossals, trying to figure out exactly what the Cabal were up to. I'm going to trust you to help Mr. Salazar save as many of these poor souls as you can. Sorry for the squelching.
We will recover the memories of my fallen brood from this nest of butchery. Had we only known.
Well, that's all rather a lot, Director. I suppose we should get straight to the business of the day.
Yeah.
When you chaps are ready, I'll send you the first group. The ones whose implants are ominously vibrating the most. I'm not sure if that's how the brain bombs work, but it is quite irritating. Galacticare, sorry to mither you, but Jeremy, former lift operator, is starting to look a little bit pale and... Actually, brain check on that. Need to find some kitchen roll.
Oh my god. How is that getting rid of both of you? I'm so confused. Oh, locks. Okay. I know exactly what's going there.
We're running a tad low on time over here, Galacticares. I think I've stabilized the implant on Jonty, but... never mind. He's become jam.
Are we ready to commence our recovery mission?
The first shuttle is on its way to you. Fair Galacticares, I wouldn't get too attached to your decor.
Director, the first patients with the implant things in their heads have arrived.
Quite right, Minnie. These patients have been classified as danger level 4. They'll deteriorate very quickly if not seen to, and are more likely to perish. In treatment, we should ensure we're using happy, well-trained cerebral rehab experts to treat them in order to avoid more casualties than necessary. I suggest we also keep them clear of anything that might stain particularly easily. It might also be worth accelerating our research into this condition, which will further reduce the rate of unfortunate accidents.
Useless apes.
Yes, Your Majesty. Well, I never. Bloody hell.
During treatment.
There's more where that came from, Galacticares. It's heaving to the gills over here.
I'm not sure that's a saying. I can't imagine we'd expect to save everyone, Director, but we'll give it our best crack.
Managed to extract an implant. That's more relieving than my third divorce. We might still have a toaster stenciling workforce after this is over.
Laser rehab like shit. Just don't have the money for that. Something we can use. I'm not gonna be able to service right now.
More patients from the Cabal station have arrived, Director.
Hi, guys.
Oh.
I got an email from Baz asking me to take over his shop while he's on sabbatical. Apparently, he's going to be licking his friends. I get it, though. I don't know.
Useless
I
apes.
don't know how he uses a computer with his flippers. Anyways, let me know if you need anything. I'll be back. Just to sell things, hopefully.
Galacticares, we're sending you Salazar's lacrosse team. Took me 2 years to teach these goons to swing a stick. Be a dear and get them back to us safely. Au revoir to our goalkeeper. I shall smack some balls about in his fine memory.
Let me just, Man, how does this work?
Very concerned, but at the same time, I got a free biostasis station, so I can really complain with this.
Director, vomit tongues have been spotted in the station.
See you guys. Hope I don't get lost again.
Hey, I forgot that's what Baz is doing. I love the fact that we just
Director, lots more patients with the brain implants arrived, and some of them are ticking. They actually seem weirdly calm about it. One guy gave me a thumbs up. That was nice.
Yes, the implant does seem to have a rather sedating effect on some victims. Part of the control mechanism to keep them indentured, I'd imagine. Or they're simply paralyzed with stress.
Buzz off.
definitely need to be looking at
Not a bad start at all. You always did have a knack for the old healthcares, as much as it pains me to admit. Less so now that I'm not off my gourd on Cabal funny pills. But only a smidge.
That's a fucking line and a half. First thing. Oh, God. Okay. Because technically speaking, this would be the best one to get. That's cheaper. This one is right next to us. So I'm gonna have to get that one. Okay, we have upgrades. Okay. Next pay. Wait, earn 10 million credits. Space has, in fact, been corrupted by capitalism. Okay, that's funny. So that's I mean, actually makes sense. We will go into debt. Yes. But we'll be able to pull ourselves out.
You and I may not require rest, Director, but your doctors do. Consider building them a staff lounge.
Yes, buddy, I'm all over it.
Director, your credit account is emptier than your head.
Yo, square up, heel. Square up, bitch. Oh, hell nah. See, what Hio doesn't understand of this is that this is merely the capitalistic ideal of deficit spending. Fuck me.
Discontent.
People definitely won't die, but at the same time, there's a lot of fucking people waiting. Why are you... Okay, I'm gonna do a stupid idea, and I'm gonna bring in our consultants.
I'm afraid we're in debt now, Director.
Yep. We're fine. Hello? Where's the fucking doctor working on
us? Director, noshes have been spotted in the station.
Oh my god, I may have kind of fucked myself here. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. These consultants were basically going to be constantly, we're gonna have it constantly working. We'll be fine. And we're gonna be getting a pay stub soon because we're about to complete a milestone. And now we also need to dragging down her.
Director, your credit account is emptier
As I've so
than your
often
head.
heard myself, a totally average performance can be all you need. Under the right circumstances, that is. I'll start trawling bulletin boards for replacement players. And you, keep up the health cares.
Oh, thank God, please. Oh,
We're looking for more survivors,
$30,000, I could kiss you.
but they're sealed up behind more bulkheads than my top-secret cologne formula. We're having a go with a plasma cutter we found. We'll crack them out of there sooner or later. I chucked a short-range teleporter into that last shuttle. Your meta units probably found it if they rummaged under the seats. It'll let people zip and zap both in and out of rooms, skipping the depressing nonsense of actually having to walk through doors.
Director, I've been out with Baz trying to recover his siblings' memories. I think we've cracked the first one, but it's taken a toll on him. As for me, I think I need a bucket.
It's been a while since I've channeled memories from my kin, and somehow it's made everything look incredibly pink. I'm coming over for a quick checkup, if that's all right with you lot. Keep an eye out for anything on Galacticare. Our thoughts are alive and can take form if we're under threat. My broodmate's last memories were disturbed.
I think I can feel the thin veneer of reality peel back to reveal the worms of quantum energy underneath. So I'm going to find somewhere to be horizontal until this blows over.
Director, you may launch the shuttle when ready. The shuttle is away, Director.
So, whatever's happening, I can't stop turning back up here. You guys, you need anything?
Oh, shit.
This is so much more thrilling than rock and roll. I'm pretty sure that stuff just appeared in here. The ship is kind of spooky.
Let's see something here. So I start 2 right from both of you. I could. No, that doesn't work. Alright, well, let's just go with. We need what? Dramariums as well? That's away on the parasitology stations, for now at least. Okay. And then for these things, I believe we just need it when we're getting in there as quick as possible. Oh my god, okay.
Whilst patients affected by the Cabal implants are our top priority, we continue to receive patients from nearby systems. It seems the prolonged exposure to this rift causes unusual reactions, with some describing the ability to perceive what lies below. A most ominous statement, which is only slightly less alarming than their glowing pink eyeballs. Diagnosis canisters have deployed. Let's find out what's wrong with our boy. The diagnosis is complete, but it's rather hard to explain what's the matter. His brain activity seems highly unusual, as though several of him are overlapping.
Dreamarium heal. It's the only thing we have that has any chance of helping. By the way, are you dead?
I don't...
Oh shit. Why am I an idiot? I forgot to hire people.
believe so, ma'am. Unless your definition of life has gotten rather more reactionary in the past 2 minutes.
Strange. I never noticed you had a spirit following you before.
Yes, not at all a mortifying thing to hear. I'm sure you'll be fine, Miss Orion. Treatment canisters deploying now, Director. As per Ms. Orion's increasingly concerning instructions, a stop by the Dramarium is in order for them.
Don't mess as I would, trust me. Okay, where's the Vomitine?
Hi.
Brace.
A fucking meteor strike now? Are we shitting ourselves?
For impact, a meteor strike is incoming.
First time I've ever used these little dudes. God, do we need it? Okay. What do we need? Parasitology, right? And probably also a Zen Garden eventually, but we'll figure that out when it comes.
The treatment canisters have absorbed the requisite dream energy and are ready to support Baz in his psychic struggle. The shuttle is now ready for your dispatch order, Director. Canisters are away and our treatment is commencing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, much better, Galacticare. Those sodiums you have are really quite something. Do you remember where you found them?
The creatures in Dreamarium? Confusingly, sir, none of us did.
Well, I'm glad they hitched a ride with you. They're not easily swayed to leave their world. Orion's mind might struggle to keep pace with reality for a bit, but she insisted on helping. Her augmented cortex is just the conduit we need. I'll keep a close eye on her. You lot take care of yourselves while we figure this out.
Mushy mushy, my dears. My chiropractor and I managed to crack through into an adjacent bit of the station. And it's absolutely pouring with brain implant victims. We'll pack them onto shuttles and send them over to your delightfully decorated environs as regular.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Well, we have a Medibot. What to craft these things.
Hi there!
Regularly as we can. Darn! Well, there goes Cedric. I'd offer someone else his seat, but I doubt anyone much fancies sitting in the slosh.
Hey, whoa.
The next batch of implanted patients have arrived. They're in a rather volatile state, Director, and may pop in short order.
Go away. Buzz off!
What is it?
I hope your vault is brimming, Underlord. Can I call you that? I like that one too. Now that's what they call a transaction.
Okay. Shit, we are just
This next shuttle carries everyone from our male grooming division. One of the most celebrated teams at Salazon, I'll have you know. Treat them with care. They lean a tad neurotic.
smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for toxin. Breakfast.
The first stylus has been saved. I feel like they should receive a prize of some kind. Balloons, a little hat, sphincter relaxation meds, that sort of thing.
Have arrived, and a lot of them look really bad. I don't think they're very good at their jobs.
Yes, nothing quite so disappointing as a mangy barber. To be fair, I'm not sure how they aren't all in the grips of mass hysteria.
Last bunch from this sector, Galacticares. We've got one more area to clear after this, and then we're home free. Well, the ones who've blown up aren't, but I expect that's a given.
Hello?
Hi, Galacticare. I'm gonna try not to look at the tentacled god creature in the sky, if that's cool.
Director, I know it's a pain to babysit the needs of organics, but you will need to place some vending machines.
Gonna close my eyes.
Dorian's latest wave of Cabal implant patients have arrived. How are things on the ground, Mary?
It's hard to say, really. Some of them keep crying and others are smiling, like that big, toothy smile when someone's won the lottery. I don't think they're okay.
Well, if they survive and fancy a nostalgic return to the hospital, I'm sure our Dreamarians can give them a hand with any lingering trauma. We have a sudden lakeside problem, Direct.
Mind your mandibles.
I see you.
What?
Get away from me. What?
What?
Discontent.
Hello? Get off my carapace.
Artless employer.
Where's the bin?
And if we don't zap them to oblivion, our floors may end up looking like a Jackson Pollock.
You've saved a lot of chaps over there, Galacticares. Makes me wonder why I bothered starting a competitor. I should have just bought you out when I had the cabarge.
Wow. That's a lot of meat just kind of floating around. Hi guys. Yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool. I'll send that cash to my mommy. Sayonara.
Go away.
Those of us endowed with moustaches thank you, Galacticares. You have no idea how hard it is to find a proper barber in this old galaxy. Now those dashing coiffures can spread throughout space, bringing joy to beards everywhere. You know how to tango. I knew you were the business, but I didn't expect you to save all of them. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect I was either hallucinating on frog venom, or that you'd managed to fuzz your numbers. We'll whip out the plasma cutters again and have a go at freeing more Amazonians from that dreadful peril. Talk soon, Galacticares.
The second of my kin has had their memories ciphered through Cora Orion. Her mind creaks at the strain, but she's constrained it for now. She's a tough one, your leader.
Ms. Orion's on the line for you, Director, and she's... Well, you'll see for yourself.
The light, the vortex. All routes lead to the center. All could become death, rotting into the infinity of a silent universe. A great wound in a mind which doesn't understand. Colossals, pure but imperfect, and failing. Heal. I'd like some toast. Or can I smell toast? No. Both.
I shall ensure a trove of buttery slices are provided post-haste, Ms. Orion. As for you, Mr. Baz, I see your condition has worsened again. We'll be right with you.
Thank you.
The shuttle is now ready to launch on your command, Director. The shuttle is away, Director.
Get out of there.
Hey, wow. Oh man, it's bad in here. Is it okay if I turn around? I think that one's under the back seat. Hey, nice choice. All yours.
Director, our credit account is running on empty. Canisters deployed, Director.
Panzig away.
Noshers stalk your dungeon. Well, hospital. Beware. Director, some patients have drifted in from nearby space, and their brains are both dangerously pink and visible through the skull.
Those ghosts. Am I going to be haunted? Some of this fell off the back of a lorry. Yeah, that looks nice. Good choice.
Noshers stalk your dungeon. Well, hospital. Beware.
Until next time.
You're right.
Hello?
We have lack sites in the hospital, Director.
Wow. That's a lot of meat just kind of floating around. Hi guys. Don't ask me where I got it. I was just lying around in the back. That one. Yeah, sure. Back into the dark void, I guess.
Brace for impact. A meteor strike is incoming. Director, consider placing some vending machines. If feeding a patient... Isn't breezy enough? Remember that they also generate revenue.
How's it go?
Hi, Galacticare. I'm gonna try not to look at the tentacled god creature in the sky. If that...
The treatment canisters are processed and ready to embrace their destiny, Director. Let's get them to Baz and hope we can stabilize his mind. Dispatch the shuttle when you're ready, Director.
I'm grateful, Galacticare. I had my fool's hopes when I found you, but to have gotten this far fills my valves with joy.
He knew it would work. He's a clever one, that Colossal, but kind. Please help him, whatever he needs.
It feels good to stretch my own mind out again. It's odd losing yourself. You never quite know where things are supposed to go. I'll dive back in, Galacticare. The memories of my broodmate's deaths are hard to take. I'm going to make it all worth it.
We've blasted through to the final section of the station. The floor's in a right state. So I'm lucky I had a pair of high heels in my locker. Can't remember where I got them, so I'll blame the brain implant and move on with my life. We'll start chucking the last Salazonians over to you. Keep an eye out for Griswold, the old fiddler. He was an odd duck on the best of days, but the silicone chunk that's wedged in his cortex hasn't much helped. Won't stop spitting in people's faces, the cheeky bastard. Good luck, Galacticares. I have to clean some mystery stilettos. The first shuttle... should be with you now. Also, have you noticed any business with terrifying space ghosts thrashing about the place?
Yes, sir. Tinkering with the bodies of the colossals here seems to have caused some form of energetic reaction.
Well, that's a relief. I was worried I was high as the blazes. I would have asked someone over here, but I got sick of being interrupted by mid-sentence head poppage.
Director, I've been watching the ghosts that for some reason exist now, and they've been kind of swarming out there.
My brood's lost minds are trying to defend their bodies from attack, protect their stored memories. I'm sorry, Galacticare. I can't stop them.
We're boxing up another Salazon package of implant victims and pushing them into the shuttle with a long stick. Bonjour!
Hi there!
Marie.
I never thought I'd say this, Director, but the colossal ghosts have thoroughly beslimed our station. And now there are little creatures everywhere. Is everything all right, Maddie?
I think so. That was kind of exciting. They made a mess and it felt like my mind got frozen. But that was amazing!
Honestly, I've been avoiding talking about them entirely because I assumed I'd finally lost my marbles. I feel distinctly less alone now. Thank you, Maddie.
You've saved my old golfing pal, Cedric! Fond memories! Challenging at times, though. It was like trying to pull a dead duck out of a chimney, if you catch my drift.
I've been clicked.
Hey. Wow. Oh man, it's bad in here. Is it okay if I turn around? All yours. Cha-ching! Jeez. Hopefully I don't crash into a planet. Again.
A meteor strike is imminent, Director. Be ready to assess the damage. The next wave is arriving now, Director. As we've come to expect, many of them are a sliver away from death.
Yeah, and one of them patted me on the head. It was kind of demeaning.
Send me their biometrics, Medi. I'll have them accidentally locked in a toilet until their device goes off.
That's kind of excessive, Heel. I'm fine. You know, I don't think you react very well to stress.
I'm perfectly fine, Medi. I'm fully functional, as always, and I will administer the micro-operations of this company until my last simulated gasping breath.
Okay, Heel, you've got this.
We're readying the very last shuttle, Galacticares. It's more packed than an old Jim's locker room. With you in just a jiffy.
Hi there.
Brace for impact. A meteor strike is incoming. The final wave has arrived. Good gravy. The monsters who did this had a lot of these brain implants. To think, if we'd arrived any later, that station would look like... well, it doesn't bear thinking about. Let's save those we can.
Hey, whoa, whoa. What is...
All the people you've been saving used to work in Salazon HR. Makes me wonder why they were sealed at the back of the bloody station. I'd asked my former employees what they were up to, but they're dead.
I got a good range today. You're my favorite customers. Tell Charles I said bye.
Okay. Oh my god. Why? What is with all the fucking staff just suddenly not fucking existing? It's pissing me off. Fucking fire the half of them. Operations.
for impact. A meteor strike is incoming.
Are those ghosts? Am I gonna be haunted? Not had a toxin all week. Okay, I'll go find it. The tour must go on.
Oh, hey, 5 stars.
Meteors incoming, Director. Hold on to something.
Looks like Faz making all these fucking clarity engines. It's because the faster these people are working, the faster their health is gonna be. Or like the higher their health's gonna be at the end. So it's just overall making their life a whole lot fucking easier. What upgrade do you have? Bioanalyzer. I mean, yeah, that's not bad, don't get me wrong. But right now, I think we better do that.
Another sweeping success for the fine folks at Galacticares. I should like to give you all a firm, peach-scented smooch on the head. Stupefying work, my good fellows. I'll be sending you all some rather handsome birthday cards. Well, my name isn't Dorian Salazar. It's been a pleasure, Galacticares. Despite the constant throbbing horror of our present scenario, I'm going to take a breather in the lockers for a moment and listen to my mindfulness podcast, Serenity with Salazar.
Baz has absorbed the last memories. I know why they were coming back. They all learned a piece of something, like a map of an illness.
Okay.
Baz was brave to take that on. The pain was scorching. I ate my own tongue, but it popped out in my mouth again, good as new. Take care of him. I want to see if the same thing happens to my head.
I don't at all recommend that, Miss Orion. I think it best you take a seat, and we'll rush you through a dreamarium as soon as we can get you back safely.
You're right. The clams have always known. If only they could hold a conversation without tugging on the shape of reality. Baz is here to take us somewhere. Away, yet closer. He wants us to convince reality to heal.
Launch the shuttle when ready, Director. A successful launch. Good job, Director.
So, whatever's happening, I can't stop turning back up here. You guys, you need anything? Take your time. Sure. Oh, I kind of want to keep that one.
Tempted. Really tempted. Looks like a place of all fun.
The treatment canisters are ready to get to work, Director. I prefer to see them processed sooner rather than later. I haven't heard a lick of noise from Ms. Orion in some time. Heavens know what this is doing to Baz. Dream therapy, cerebral rehab, and the Zen Garden should give our canisters what they need to attend to his mind, brain, and body. In theory, at least. We have an incursion of laxites. I suggest swift action, Director, or the consequences will be unpleasant. cautious, Director. Left unaddressed, this could cause a rush on the vending machines. Director, more patients have arrived with those unusual loam afflictions. I'm not sure I like the look of those tendrils.
Are those ghosts? Am I going to be haunted? Is Charles there?
Another
These places
fucking
right?
locate.
Kind of guessed. Oh, that one needs to go back in the smuggle holes. Good taste, guys. Good choice. Man, I could afford so much toxin now. If I wanted, I mean. Which I don't.
There's a
Danzig's bog off bargains will return. be one of the most successful ones we've had.
How's it going?
All canisters have been seen to and are ready to treat Baz. Hold on, dear fellow. Shush now. The shuttle is ready to dispatch at your command, Director.
First, it's not the first time.
Oh, that's a relief. I was barely holding it together. A bit like a drunk, pretending to be sober in public. I'm right as rain, Galacticare. Thank you.
He lies, but he needn't lie. We'll do what needs to be done. All of us. That's why this was made. Even if we didn't know it.
I have one last favor to ask you. Something I've been thinking about for a long time.
And I'm on best. Okay, clear danger, already got that. You can take one. We just need people to not have to be in these hallways nearly as, like, or at least, like, stay in these hallways nearly as much.
This nebula and the vortex you see beyond you, it's a way for the Colossals to find home. This place was a trap built to slay them, made by the synthetics you call the Cabal. My brood were ambushed, their bodies harvested, their blood used for fuel. But they returned with memories. Memories which shed light on the sickness of our creator, the Loam core. It needs you now. It was born in the space between universes, and can't understand the pain it suffered in this one. Please, Galacticare, Follow me through the portal and into the deepest reach of Loam space. Help my creator. Permit it to live and keep your world from crumbling.
Well, Director, that's quite the proposition. I'm not sure I fully understand what's going on, but with Ms. Orion being incapacitated, the choice is yours to make. Those who venture deep into Loam space rarely return. Whatever you decide, we're all with you. We could always stay here and clean up a little more of the Cabal's mess, I suppose. I rather like freezing in the face of stressful decisions, actually.
Yeah. This hospital will more than survive on its own. I mean, fuck, dude. Like, an entire third of it wasn't used, and I was absolutely kicking ass with it. Okay, so if I had to fucking guess, this is gonna be the last
Director,
mission.
we are ready to follow Baz into the heart of Loam space and visit this Loam core he's described. As far as we know, no one has yet survived a journey so deep into the Loam, but our colossal guardian has assured our safety, and he's yet to lead us wrong. Ms. O'Brien has yet to recover from her mental strain, and neither Medi nor I are equipped to make this decision, so the choice to proceed to the Loam core is yours, Director.
Okay. Alright then. Hope you enjoyed this stream. For anyone who might be watching, if you haven't followed already, please give me a follow. Helps me do what I do. For anybody who might be watching this on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Any and all views mean the world to me. Helps me do what I do. And I will catch you all next week. Have a good day.